So I'm a safety ambassador. We were created from a team that figured that we needed a unarmed team on campus. So our biggest focus is mental health. But we also do other things as in like jump starts and working overtime assignments and parking decks, just trying to alleviate some of the calls from police. So this is my Valor Award that I got for my participation in the June 6th graduation shooting at the Altria Theater. So I was working a parking deck assignment. I work parking deck assignments for basketball games often, graduations, other events. And so I was just sitting there working on parking deck, making sure people can turn into the parking deck without hitting pedestrians crossing the parking deck area. I was literally standing right outside the parking deck and we just heard shots going off. And in the city, it's a little different hearing gunfire because they do echo off all the buildings. So you don't know where they're coming from. So I first ran into the parking deck and I did hide behind the pillar for a little bit, but there were enough people rushing towards me. So the biggest thing was me trying to get people safe. Like get into the parking deck, get into your car, just because there is no area to go to. It's all open over there. Honestly, I thought he was just an average citizen running through the parking deck, trying to get into the parking deck safely. He was very flustered, scared. And so I just walked up to him and the biggest thing he asked me is he was worried his grandma was gonna get shot. And so I was like, we'll get you connected to your family, but first we need to make sure you're safe. And then that's when the gun fell out onto the floor. My biggest thing was getting him not to pick it up, stay away from it, and to make sure he stayed in the area because he's the one that dropped it. I didn't want, any confusion. You're the one that had the gun, so I wanted him to own up to it and stay in the area. So after I had cleared out the parking deck, because as soon as I finished, police came and got him, I just went back to the parking deck, started clearing the parking deck, making sure people got out of there safely. But it was after the fact when things were starting to calm down a little bit and I found out that he was the shooter.